inside. Ancient echoes softly calling, guiding you back to the light. Through the veils of time and memory, through the stars and sacred flame, there's a truth your soul remembers, and it's calling out your name. Walk with the ancestors beside you. Feel the earth beneath your feet. Breathe with nature, hear the cosmos, where the soul and spirit meet. Awaken now, remember who you are. A spark of the infinite light, a sovereign soul, a sacred heart, born of the stars and the divine. Step into your truth and see the wisdom that lives within. The key is yours to unlock the door and remember your light again. In the temple of your spirit, where the sacred rivers flow, ancient knowledge waits in silence for the heart that seeks to know. Through the path of healing energy, through the breath and through the flame, every step brings deeper knowing of the truth we all became. Anchored deeply to this planet, lift your spirit to the skies. Feel the cosmic consciousness awakening in your eyes. Awaken now, remember who you are. A spark of the infinite light, a sovereign soul, a sacred heart, born of the stars and the divine. Step into your truth and see the wisdom that lives within. The key is yours to unlock the door and remember your light again. Crystal's light and Sophia wisdom, sacred union deep inside. Divine balance, heart awakening, where the soul and truth align. We are one in this great mystery, one great living cosmic seed. Every soul a shining mirror of the truth we're meant to be. Awaken now, remember who you are. A child of the infinite flame, a sovereign being of love and light, forevermore the same. In unity we rise together, in consciousness we see the sacred spark within us all, the divine identity. This is Spiritual Insight with Tiffany, White Sage Woman, where ancient wisdom meets awakening, and the truth of who you are is remembered.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Spiritual Insight. I am Tiffany White, Sage Woman, and I am grateful, honored to be sitting in the sacred circle with each and every one of you today. Here we are, Sunday, March 15th. My goodness. We're just moving right along, aren't we? So just want to welcome everyone. We are streaming live onto Rumble, onto BitChute, X, YouTube, and to LinkedIn. My LinkedIn profile, Tiffany White Sage Woman, is where you can find me on LinkedIn. And so that's where we're streaming to as well. So welcome everyone who is watching this show live. And for those that are going to watch the replay or even listen to the audio replay as well, we are grateful for each and every one of you, no matter how you are participating in this show and all the Goldylocks production shows. All right, so my website is whitesagewoman.com, WHITESAGEWOMAN.com, whitesagewoman.com. Okay, so check it out if you haven't. Let's see, we have Richard over on YouTube. Welcome, Richard. Bear hugs to you. And yes, stay safe with those high winds. And that's nice, Richard. That's nice. Yes, your mom's looking out for you. And you have you are protected. You have a powerful team around you. But just don't tempt or test that protection team by going out and doing things you're not supposed to be doing. So stay home, stay out of that wind. All right. And over on Rumble in the live chat, we have Ruth and Wendy. Greetings, beautiful ladies. Thank you so much. And I see we have lots of viewers. If you would like to comment, please do so in the comment sections from wherever you are viewing during the live show and even the replays. If there's a comment box, go ahead and replay. Tell me what you thought about the show. You know, that kind of thing. And be sure to like this show and then share it if you feel so inclined. I'm really grateful for that. So, all right, let's get into this. Ah, beautiful, powerful energies that we are in. It's just daily and constant now. How are you all feeling? And just we have to breathe through it. Take some deep breaths. Go slow. If you need to take a rest, take a rest. Do so. And just go with the flow. Go with the flow. And this is definitely how not manipulate, but how we maneuver through these energies at this time is to go with the flow. Okay, so if anyone has any questions, in the you can put those comments in the question. Oh my goodness, you can put questions and comments in the comment sections of wherever you're viewing from. Yeah, energy's that high. I got to slow this down a little bit so I can be able to speak. My goodness. Oh, mm, mm. I need to talk. Okay. Um, Greetings, Laura, over on Rumble. Nice for you to join us today. So yeah, and this is very interactive show. So if there's things you want to share, or there's questions you want to ask about spiritual current events, or anything like that, or even if there's a personal question for yourself, not too personal because we don't want to share too much here publicly, then please ask that in the comment section as well. And so, yeah, lots and lots of things coming out, and lots of, what I love, and I know a lot of people's like, got to take a break sometimes from social media, but have you really noticed how even social media has changed a lot, just even in the last several years? Just from 2020 to now, 2020 to 2022, it was kind of mean that, you kind of had this, where do you stand stance with social media. And if you don't agree like I do, then it became this war. But I've noticed in the last 3 years, more and more people are really having some conversation of some deep spiritual, whether it's deep spiritual sharings, and even things of eh, of yes, we know we've been lied to with our history. We know that it's pretty much everything that we have been told up to this point has been a lie, and it's the ones who are going to get through this and who are navigating through this are those who have got out of the mind, stopped the mind chatter, and dropped into the sacred heart center, into the heart center, and listen there. Do that conversation within. God is within. God's source is within. So we go right into here, and this is the conversation we need to have. And so what I am impressed with, though, is I'm seeing a lot of 20-year-olds. I'm seeing a lot of young ones who are, wow, they're questioning everything. Let me put it that way. They're questioning everything now, and not following blindly. And I think that's beautiful. We should never follow blindly. We should question everything. Continue to have that childlike, uh, wonder and ask questions and not follow blindly. And so, yeah, Laura, yes, I find that it's kind of tires me out sometimes. Yes, it does. It does. Yes. Yeah. Let's see. Hmm. Hello, Bratashri 78 over on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us today. Greetings. Pardon me for asking, what kind of spiritualism are you practicing? Hmm. The only spiritualism to me that there is the Christosophia. Mm-hmm. Christosophia. If you're not familiar with Christosophia, I'm pretty sure now a lot of people have. Christ isn't a person. Christ is a consciousness. And so, and we've had a lot of Christed beings walk this earth plane and be great teachers for us. And so that is how I operate from, how a lot of the Goldylocks Productions show hosts, all the show hosts, operate from that space of source truth. And so that's there. But I'm going to speak for myself. That's what I do. That's who I am. That's who I am. That's how I be. So if I'm going to give messages, I'm going to pull a card, like an animal message card for everyone, and then see what else Spirit has, or your guidance team, your higher self, and your oversoul have for you. And that's how I give messages. It's how those that book healing sessions with me. It's my higher self to your higher self, my oversoul to your oversoul. What is the best for you, your highest and greatest? And so that is how I work with healing sessions and and I just consider it all healing sessions, because even giving messages, you should walk away feeling healed in one way, shape, or form. Like you have gotten something, like you have felt the light that has been shared. So hello, Lanelle. Yay. Thanks so much for joining in over on YouTube. So Racheshri 78, if you would like to have a message for as well, then just give me your first name. It helps me to connect with your energy more focused. All right, so there we go. Thank you. Sometimes the names, not sometimes, even like in social media, are the names. All right, the names that we use for the tags or whatever. Make a name. They're a shield. Sometimes they can be used as a shield, or so it's, and that's why it's like, let's pull the shield down so we can heart to heart connect. That's it, Richard. We step in the heart center. It can be called, I know he means the command center, which is the command center is that sacred heart center. Okay, this is control. You've heard mind control, mind control. All right. We have been mind controlled and manipulated our whole lives. You may think, no, we haven't. But no, from everything that we have experienced growing up. TV, radio, what you're listening to. You may think you don't resonate with it, and this is why we shouldn't put TV on or mute. Be mindful of the music you're playing. If it's your soundtrack, that's fine. A soundtrack that you like, that's great. Putting a TV on just for noise, you may not be paying attention to what's being said, but our minds pick up on it. It's antenna, and we pick up on that and really kind of absorb whatever that's putting out, whether we realize it or not on the unconscious level. So we need to be very aware of everything that we are exposing ourselves to, and we're being I would say attacked, but we really have been attacked from all angles, mind, body, and so, well, they can't really get to, they need permission to get to, and I'm saying a very lower soul, so to speak. They really don't have access to your soul, but if you think they do, and you give more and more of your power away. But so mind is the best way for them to try to for us, and we have been hypnotized a lot in the past and even now. And so we have to be very mindful of what we are feeding information wise our minds and our hearts, and that just it does affect us on the soul level. Okay, so and then we have air. Everything seems to be poisoned lately, doesn't it? Our air, our water, our food. We've been attacked from all angles. But let me tell you, a bright light, and you keep that sacred heart center shining brightly. We're going to get through all of this. Absolutely, we are. All right. And so there's Robin. Hello, Robin. Yay, greetings, Robin. All right. Yeah. How's everybody's Sunday going? Going good? So, oh yes, before I forget, I am going to put, excuse me, I'm going to send, excuse me, I'm going to send the email out to everyone who is interested in the Life Wave patch party this evening at 7:30 p.m. I know, Richard, you said you would like, I'm going to email you that information. I haven't emailed it yet because I want to see how many more people want to get on the email list. Ruth, you're on the email list. I'll send that to you. You, Richard, anyone else here? Wendy, I think I sent it to you too. And Robin, you're on the list. So, yeah. All right, so just add to the patch party mailing list. Patch party. So if y'all are interested, I'm talking about the Life Wave patches, Life Wave X39 specifically. So more information on that later. If you so if you would like to join in. I've talked about this on my past shows. Okay. Let's see. Robin says the medical establishment tried to control me. I said not today. Exactly. Yes. Um, Lonnie Mae played in the youth orchestra today. Oh, that is wonderful. I bet it was great. I bet it was great. Robin's granddaughter. That's amazing. How about that? I'm sure I'll see that on your social media, huh? Did you share that? I'll check it out. Oh, they probably don't let them record though, do they? Anyway. Oh. Stay hydrated. Listen to your body. We that's what I was waiting for. Thank you. A little bubble. We have conversation with our body on a daily basis, whether we realize it or not. Okay. We do have conversation with our bodies every day. Some sort of conversation. Because like I've got a cough, I need to sneeze, I need to blow my nose. I'm hungry, I've got to go to the restroom. I've got, that kind of dialogue, say the surface dialogue. But we need to go deeper. And you can feel when something's not right. And I don't like the word wrong. And I have eliminated that, even raising my sons and asking them, I'm like, is everything okay? Because it would teach them that if they feel off, that it's wrong to feel off, and it's not. It's not wrong to feel off. You're paying attention. So it's like, are you okay? And then they know that it's time to share. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? How are you feeling inside? Do you feel different today? And show me where, um, in your body. Show me where in your body that you're feeling off balance, off centered, however. And that's the kind of verbiage we need to have even with ourselves. It's not what's wrong, it's I'm feeling off today. Let me where is this coming from first? Is this my energy, or is I'm picking up on someone else's energy? When we're feeling something in our body, we still have to ask that. Did I allow something to absorb in through my aura, through my luminous energy field, and have a reaction in my body? Now, there's a lot of, and I know Robin's one of them, myself. I think Melissa can do this too. If Ruth does, she doesn't say it, but a lot of healers, when we're near someone or someone's near us and they feel a certain pain in their body, we can pick up on that because our body parts will feel that way too when we are working with them. And so when we're focused on that person, we can really feel those energies. Okay. So but how many are natural healers and maybe not even realize that? And that's why it's always important to ask, is this mine? If it's not mine, release it, let it go with harm to none and with grace and ease. And it will remove. It's not yours. It has to listen. You're commanding it to go, it will. If it stays, it's yours, and you need to figure out, why am I feeling this way? And have this conversation with your body. All right. When you go to, and we've been trained that this is what you do, when you go someplace else, that's a middleman. Why are we going someplace outside of our home? We're going to another place to ask somebody how we're feeling today. Hey, doc, how am I feeling? Don't you know? We should know. We're in our bodies. We should know how our bodies are feeling. And they're not with you long enough. 10 minutes, 15 minutes now, crank you in and out, in and out, in and out. Here's a script for this, here's a script for that. Goodbye. That's it. Is that really helpful? No, you can get to the trigger. You can get to the cause of it on your own, but you have to trust. And that's the thing, is a lot of people don't even trust yourself, but you trust someone outside of you. You trust someone outside of you. So I'm not going to, this next thing I'm going to say is not to upset or insult anyone. Our bodies are sacred temples. We are not meant to be jabbed, cut, have surgery on. Now, there's an exception to this, is in the case of an extreme emergency, an ER situation, an emergency situation. However, a lot of those emergency situations are I don't say a wake up call, but it usually is a pay attention call, because something's going on in your life and you're not changing it, and you need to make some drastic changes. All right. And that's usually what that is, because if you're working on yourself, you're having this conversation on a daily basis, there isn't a need to have that emergency situation pop up. All right. So our bodies are sacred temples. We should treat them as such. Be mindful of what we're consuming. And always, I grew up with saying the blessing with our food. Did you grow up blessing your food? You know, that's alchemy. That's the true alchemy. Being grateful. Gratitude is the alchemy. That's what they're talking about. This is turning lead into gold, so to speak. It's the gratitude. So I'm grateful for the water that I'm drinking. I'm grateful for the food that I'm consuming. And that, you know what? Even if this isn't organic, because maybe it's too expensive and I can't do this right now financially, to buy the best food that you can, and you be grateful for it. Hold your hands over and say, I am grateful for this food, for the food and drink that I consume, for my body's optimal health and wellness. And my body will absorb all the nutrients and all the good stuff that it needs, and eliminate the rest with grace and ease. And so it is. And then you eat and drink. I think I said this before. There was a fascinating study of that intention, that focused intention, and that gratitude, where they took kids who were in a home that maybe they could not purchase. Yeah, I don't even like to say the word afford, where they could not purchase all organic or the best high grade foods, but they had food. and they sat together as a family every night, and they had their conversations. They had dinner every night together, and they said their blessings. All right, compared to those that maybe say the rich, they could eat the best foods, but they didn't sit down together as a family because everyone's schedules were out of sync with each other. And so, sometimes some people ate here, kids ate at a different time, parents, whatever. You know, who was the healthiest? Who was the healthiest is the one that actually came from the ones that weren't eating the healthiest food, but that environment of gratitude and love alchemized the food and drink that they consume to keep them healthy. And just because someone has money doesn't mean that they are happy or that they're in a loving situation either. So love and gratitude, it's a beautiful combination like that totally alchemizes everything. Become that alchemist. We are alchemists. All right. Let's see. Oh, I see. Let me go back over here to YouTube. Catch up on some of these comments. Hello, Sugar Cam. I'm here today. I feel like I have no direction. Imagine that. I'm looking for a place to live and work this summer. Nothing excites me. That's okay. That's okay, Sugar Kim. That's good. Just stay there and float. We're gonna float now. Just gonna float. Float for a little bit. Something will show up. It just hasn't been exposed to you yet. Just float. I know we want to have like the next step. I want to have everything planned. I want to have that next step. I got to do this. I got to do that. But sometimes we get in the float state, and you got to float. Enjoy the float. Get your favorite float, pool toy, whatever that looks like. What does your float look like, Ken? And get on that and just float for a little bit. Okay? Right. Nothing else is giving your power away, and it all comes within. Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Very good. All right. Yeah. Yes. Very good, Richard. Yep. When I make the water container, I bless it as I fill it. Very good. Yes, absolutely. Very good. And if you can get some copper, they're easier to find now. Make sure they're pure copper. Make sure they're not. I'm just going to tell you, buy anything from Amazon under $15, under $12, under $15, they're not real copper. You're going to pay a little more for real copper, but you know what? That's okay. It's an investment into you, and that's just it. It's an investment in yourself. You're investing in yourself because I am worthy. I am. And it's such a trap that everyone's in now, and we see this with the elderly that have trusted. That they have a choice of whether they're going to pay for their medications or get food. What? Let food be thy medicine. Let food be thy medicine. Where did we get off track? What? Anyway, all right. Sugar Kim. Interesting. I was literally making a float because it has marking a float because it has a link. I love that. Your float has a leak. I love it. Maybe time for another float. Well, there you go. You got a float. Get your float fixed or buy another one. Buy a fancy float and just float. And it will go. Enjoy floating. Enjoy floating. So that was a big lesson for myself because I wanted the blueprint. I wanted the plans. I wanted to know what was going to happen today, tomorrow, the next day. If I could have it down to the minute, I would be happy. But as soon as it doesn't happen that way, what happens? Oh, you want to tear your hair out. Nothing is written in stone. Everything is very fluid and flows in a spiral. It's not in a straight line. It goes here, it goes there, it goes here, it goes there. And we have to just let go of everything, of all of that, and trust. And trust. It's like let go of the reins of the horse and not be scared of being kicked off. And trust, building that trust with, let's say, universe, with source, with our higher selves. We're going to use that horse. And this is a fire horse here. So let's use the horse as an analogy. Trust that horse is not going to throw us off. That if we build that relationship, that trust relationship with that horse, we don't need to hold on to the reins. We're not going to fall off because that's going with the flow. Okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. Really? Kim, where are you? Almost 100 degrees here today? Woo! We can share some over here. It's like maybe 40 here. A little chilly. Share some of that. No, I know. If you could, you would. But anyway, I know. That's great. Wendy, I used to float and meditate in my pool. It feels that I got a great connection in the water. Feels like I got, yes, we do. We do. You know, and think about that as a child. What did you like to do? Um, well, the ocean was a little different. That was fun. When you're at an ocean or a lake or something, a pond or a swimming hole, you want to swim, you want to play. You know, I find that pools though do invite you to. You can play in the pool too, but when you're by yourself and just relax, and you want to get on a float and just float, or even just allow yourself to float. You know, lay back, get on your back and float. Um, you know, yeah, that's always, I've always felt like I would get so much more information that way. And that's that connection with the water. And if you can't, maybe it's too cold, you can't get out in a pool, you can't float, you can always do that great shower meditation, that great shower releasing, visualizing the shower as a waterfall. I know, Robin, you've talked about this before too, um, of just letting the water, you're underneath this waterfall, and it's just washing away any and everything that's less than your highest and greatest. And you're just suspended there. You're just standing there. And that's a way of floating. You know, as far as standing in the waterfall, you're in a sense just standing there, just floating and just allowing it all to just wash off. And it is great clarity. And I like hand washing dishes to this day because of that. We don't, don't use any dishwashers, but putting my hands in the water, washing your hands, washing dishes, just having your hands in the water. It's like, wow, information comes in more clearer, doesn't it? It's fascinating, really. Uh, Palm Springs, so that's where you are. Please take me like 30, please take like 30 degrees. Yeah. Richard's like 69 there. Robin, just shower. I used to have a pool and that was great. Yeah, yeah. So it's water. However you can get that. It is great. Let's see, Wendy. I had an eagle check me out one time in the pool. Oh, wow. That's cool. He was probably trying to figure out what kind of fish I was. No, Wendy, you're not that short and small. He was right, just enjoying your energy, Wendy. I'm sure. I'm sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a mindful meditation. It is. It's even that connection. It's the connection. And here's the thing: is that what is returning to? I don't want to say returning because it hasn't been here on this planet before because but anyway, it is activating here, being brought here is via this planet ascending and is in meeting that threshold is the plasma. Plasma is memory in water. And so do we feel that connection? We feel so connected with the water because it feels good. It feels like an old friend. It feels like something you have forgotten, but yet it's there. You trust it. You're very comfortable with it, and it's a lot of that is returning. Again, not returning. A lot of this is what's happening with this planet now, um, and for us, memory is returning, and that is that plasma, that memory, and all the elements, Okay. And so that's beautiful. Well, there's Carol Ann. Hello, Carol Ann. How are you doing? All right. Nice to see you, Carol Ann. Linnell, 51 and cloudy here. Yeah, we're probably around almost the same. Well, we're about 10 degrees cooler. Linnell, we're in the 40s. Or maybe we might even be up to 51. What do we say? No, still 40 degrees. Oh, darn. 40 degrees and cloudy. So, yeah. But wherever you are, though, it doesn't matter that outdoor temperature is, unless you've got to be out in it. The temperature I'm talking about, we need to be mindful, pay attention, and be aware of, and have communication with is our body, mind, soul. That temperature, how does that feel? All right. Okay, so we have plenty of people here. Anyway, we'll go ahead and start giving some messages. I've written everyone's names down as they have been coming in, so I will give a message for you in that order. So yeah, just make sure I have your first name if you would like to have a message. And yeah, all right. So Richard was first. So Richard's highest and greatest. Yeah, and we're going to use some animal messages today. Animals connecting with the earth, the animals. This is what we need to do moving forward. When we need to continue this, we really need to live in harmony with the land. We need to live in harmony with all beings. Okay, and this planet is a being. Nature is a being. They all work together. Nature, the elementals, work with this planet. All right, they're beings. All right, so Richard, where are you, Richard? Oh, Richard, give him the number 10 or number 1. Buffalo spirit. Buffalo, great buffalo. The abundant universe will provide. Look at that beautiful buffalo. The abundant universe will provide. We hear that, the abundant universe. Do you know that each and every one of us are abundant, though? Because we are, what are we? We are children of Creator, of God's source creator. So, of course, we're abundant. The thing is that we've been lied to. They try to sever that disconnection to control us. You can't control somebody who has lost connection with source. So plug back into source, forget the middleman, and then that makes us very dangerous because they cannot control us. And they know that, and this is what we're seeing now. More and more people are plugging in into through their sacred heart center, plugging right back in to God's source. God's source creator. Yes, Wendy, I have your name on the list, hon. Okay. There you go. And that's where our abundant, we are abundant. You won't need for anything, and it's, yes, I'm very, very mindful of this fake money matrix that we have been living in that is crumbling and falling. Look at the US debt clock. Have you ever checked the US debt clock out online? Go check it out and look at it daily. Listen to what Trump is saying. Listen to what President Trump, our commander in chief in the United States here, is saying. And he is transparent and he is saying what's coming forth, what's being brought forward. Check the White House off. If you don't like to listen to him, that's fine. Go to the White House website. Check it out. All this information is there. They're putting everything out for us. All right. Okay. Oh, anyway, Richard, you know that. It's just a reminder that you are, even if it seems like, you might be having a little bit of times where I'm ready for another gold coin. That gold coin and more is right there. I call it the trickle down effect. Is by the time we really is like, I need this, it's raining down. It's coming down. So many people are like, you're hearing pennies from heaven, but the pennies prior to 1983 had more copper in them than they do now. Well, now they've done away with them. But so if you have old pennies older than 1983, hold on to them because that's a high copper content. And copper, woohoo! Watch the precious. You paying attention to the precious metal prices. To silver, silver's high. Silver's going up. To the silver, to the gold, to platinum, to copper. Pay attention to all these prices of these precious metals. Yep. Let's see. Kim says, I love the book Die Broke, and now I am taking it to a new level of die in debt because it's all on paper. That's it. That's it. It's paper. It's paper. It's paper. It's paper money. It's paper money. The interesting thing is, how many of you really read a dollar bill? So what has happened is that the dollar used to mean something a long time ago when it was backed by precious metals, backed by gold. The dollar meant more then. You look at it and read it now, they still call it a dollar, but it's actually a promissory note. It's a promissory note. We could use monopoly money. It would be the same thing. I mean, I kid you not. And that's what it is. I think it's kind of funny. It's a promissory note. And you have silver certificates. Make sure that they have the silver wherever you got those certificates from, Kim. Make sure they actually have the silver, because that's a big thing that's been coming up now, is that they can't account for. Make sure they can fill that. Maybe ask for your silver if you can do that. I'm not sure how that works. I always buy silver. I just buy silver coins. And silver jewelry. It's a great way to build up your wealth. Go buy some silver jewelry. Jewelry, silver, gold, copper. Again, all right. So there's been a big scam on the silver certificates. Just be cautious with that. Always make sure that you're getting the actual coins. I bought silver for a long time because that's just what I was told to do when I was a child, quite honestly, by my grandfather. He said the only real currency is the coins, not the paper. And he had a huge coin collection. And he said, buy silver, buy gold, buy stamps. At the time, stamps. Remember, stamps used to be a big thing. Stamp collecting. What happened now? I don't even know if there's any money in that anymore. But he said, that's the way to go. So I always buy coins and just sit on them. So you want to have the actual, you have it. You have it. All right. So there you go. Yay. Anyway, Hello, Jill. I see Roy is okay. Hello, Jill. All right. Yeah, not just old dollars. Yeah. Actually, too, what was backed? It's interesting how they try to get rid of all the greenbacks. They call that the Southern money, Confederate money. Confederate money. What happened to the Confederate money? That was backed by gold. That was a true currency. Where'd that go? What happened to it? Anyway, food for thought. There's a lot of information out there. A lot of information. And research it. And Kim, just wherever you got your silver certificates, ask for cash out. Say you want your silver. Make sure they give it to you. Okay? Be a bully with that. You get that silver in your hands. All right. It's not to create fear. It's just to empower you. Empower you. Let me say that. Hello, Melissa over on X. Yay. Okay. Oh, so I did Richard. All right. On to now Ruth. Ruth is next. Ruth. 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 There are you, Ruth. There you are, Ruth. Ooh, Ruth. Ruth 44, power number 44. Our 4 plus 4 is 8. Panther spirit. Reclaim your power. Reclaim your power. I feel you may be going through it in any time. You feel like and we all have it. We all have a day or two to maybe where we feel helpless, where we feel like, oh, I don't know what's going on. Sit there, close your eyes, visualize the panther spirit, your favorite spirit animal, walking up and reminding you that, hey, right here, your power's right here. Reclaim it. Reach out. It's right there. Reclaim your power. So there you go. That's a beautiful card, isn't it? That panther, so beautiful. 44. I don't know, have you been seeing 4s or repeating numbers? 44, power number 44. The number 8, infinity, too. See that 8 turning infinity for you. So I'll leave that with you, Ruth. She's just a little reminder. And we're all kind of feeling that roller coaster rides, aren't we? All right, Wendy, you are next. You are next. Wendy. Oh, Wendy. How about birds, right? Your eagle. You got 12 or 21, or 1 plus 2 is 3. Canary spirit. Sing your own song. And until you do that, you're so musical. You play musical instruments. Do you sing, or are you scared not to do that? It's best not for me to sing. I'll just play my instruments. But your voice is very powerful. And so even if you hum while you're playing, do that too. But the cardinal is reminding you of your voice, your sound, So hum then. If you don't want to sing, hum. Do you hum while you play your guitar and all your other instruments that you have? So this little cardinal, look how colorful the beautiful cardinal is. All right, Wendy, I leave that with you. Beautiful message from the cardinal, from our feathered friends, which we do have a lot of people here who have a great connection with the winged beings, huh? Whether in birds or angels or angelics, yeah. All right, Laura. Speaking of angels, you are next, Laura. Laura Romero. Laura. All right, Laura. Oh, Laura. Okay. This is 64 or 46 or 10 or 1. A wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. However, wasps are like angels. They are very protective too. So I feel that this wasp also is, yes, life stings, but you are protected. All right, you are protected. And what's the lesson in the sting? There's always a lesson, a message in that sting. All right, so I leave that with you. Laura, a wasp spirit, yes. All right, Linnell, my dear, you are next. Linnell. Oh, wait, wow, Linnell, yours just popped right out. No contain. Okay, look, I had it, and it just fell out of my hand anyway. I got it in my hand. This is so perfect. This is you. 14, 41, or 5. I always think of the beautiful star, 5-pointed star with you. Chameleon spirit. Act as if. And that is so perfect. You do. Act as if. Act as if it's whatever you want has already happened. Whatever you need has already happened. Make it so. And that's what you do. Act as if. Chameleon. I like that because you can change colors, which means you are adaptable to, doesn't mean you like it, but you're adaptable to every situation you're put into. You learn from that and then act as if. I love that. Just a keep reminder, keep on doing that. All right. Okay, Ruth. 4/4 is my birthday. Oh, that's right, it is. Beautiful card. Thank you for the message. I'm grateful for you. I love you. I love you too, Ruth. Wendy, that is cool. I do hum while I play. Well, there you go. That's validation for you. I love that. Love that. Laura, thank you for the message, Tiffany. Oh, my pleasure, sweetie. I'm the messenger. It's your higher self giving you a message. Oh. It's your higher self, your soul, and your whole guidance team, your angels. Okay. Yes, you are a jumper. Yes, you are, Linnell. And I love that too. Just how, I just love how that worked out. Oh, my pleasure, Richard. My pleasure. Okay, Robin. Robin is next. Robin. Ooh. Robin. Yeah, Linnell, you've been focusing on that? Awesome. Wonderful. Wonderful. The purple heart. Oh, look at this, Linnell. Look at this purple amethyst ring. Isn't it so gaudy? I just love it. Let me take it off for you and show you. Can you see it? Look at the detailing. So beautiful. So I got that. Hold on. My copper bracelets that I'm wearing here too. Here's another one. The detailing on this copper bracelet. I got this from the Copper King on TikTok. For all of you on TikTok, look up Copper King. He's amazing, the designs that he makes, and they're very affordable. And they're great. They help us. We're electromagnetic beings. Copper and the precious metals are very good for us. All right, where was I? Robin. 13, 31, or 4. 4, which is angelic number, right? 13 also is the divine mother number. And look at this cat. Cat spirit, claim your independence, because cats are very independent. Oh my gosh, look, it didn't even want to stay in my hands. Another jumper. Cat spirit, claim your independence. You're doing that more and more. I think this is a validation. More and more, you're stepping into your independence. So keep purring. Or roaring at times. Roar. Big cat spirit, right? So, yeah. Awesome, Robin. Okay, Sugar Kim. Sugar Kim, you're next. And before we do Sugar Kim, I just want to remind everyone that I haven't put the email out yet, But on Sunday evenings at 7:30, we do a life wave patch party. And if you want to participate in this, I will send you the email, and this will explain, maybe you're not familiar with it, but you want to know what it is. If you want to be added onto the email list, because after the show is over, I'm going to send out the invitation to the patch party for this evening, and it'll have all the information on there. I have my list of the regular ones, but if anyone else would like to join on, please let me know so I can put you on my email list, and I will send that out to you. Okay, Sugar Kim. Robin, spot on, Tiffany. Thank you. Oh, my pleasure, Robin. All right. Sugar Kim. Oh, I love this. 45 or 54 or the number 9. Add them together. 9, which is completion. Coming to a completion of something, a cycle. Look at this beautiful parrot. It's a parrot spirit. Watch your words. Watch your words. Because we speak, and that's how we manifest. Watch your words. And make it so. That's the thing, it's just really, really beautiful. We can be as miserable as we think we should be, or as happy as we think we should be. Joyful and abundant, and I am. Because our higher self is in that high frequency of who we truly are. And here we are living this kind of 3D matrix, or we actually have ascended higher than 3D, but we're still, somewhat connected to this matrix, and we're watching it fall apart. But we got to let that go too, and let it fall. And I get it. You got to also get out of the head of being so stuck with, but this is the way it has been, and it's for a very long time. That still doesn't take care of right here, right now. I have things I need to pay, and it's right here and right now is a great place to manifest. Right here, right now is the place to, yes, and all my bills are paid, and so it is. And you have to not just say it, and it's not saying it out of arrogance. It's not saying it from the mind. It's saying it from the heart. From you have to feel it. Feel it. You can't heal it till you feel it. You can't change it till you feel it. You can't move past it until you feel it. Feel the words. Feel your power. You say a statement when you're very low, you feel like it's a lie. You say a statement from your memory, or from, I'm just reading this and I feel really low today, I feel like it's a lie. You say it again, maybe you're starting to feel a little bit better, and you're like, I don't know, is this make believe? You say it until you just stop, and you realizing that this is how they teach us in school: memorization, repeat. But we fall into our sacred heart centers, and we process those words. And hey, wait a minute now, let's put some light into that. Let's make these words really mean something. And we feel it. And when we say it and speak it from the heart, that's powerful. That blows the cobwebs off. That blows all the doubt right on out. All right? So keep doing that. Keep your heart voice, Kim. That's it. Heart voice. That's what the parrot wants you. Find your heart voice and speak more from there. Watch your words. All right? All right, dear. I'll leave that with you. And thank you so much for tuning in on my show. Yay! All right, Carol Ann is next. Carol Ann. Woo, Carol Ann. 23, 32, or 5. Eagle spirit. And it's funny, didn't you go to a rodeo yesterday or the other day? Did you see an eagle? because this eagle's like flying over a rodeo or flying over like, a country scene. There's cowboys, Carol Ann. This eagle's flying over some cowboys. And eagle spirit. Spirit's got your back. Spirit has your back. I love that. So, yay! So there you go, Carol Ann. The eagle wants to work with you. Sit with the eagle for a little bit. There's more the eagle has for you. All right. So have that conversation with the eagle, Carol Ann. All right. All right. Yeah, it is a good card, isn't it? Yes, yes. Okay. Jill. Wow, the card just popped right out for you, Jill. Number 22, which is a power number. 22, or 2 plus 2 is 4. Also, in other words, considered an angel number. Dragonfly spirit. So that's good. You're saying you feel it, right? Truth transcends illusion. And that's what we're talking about here. Illusion, right here. Illusion. Truth. See that? Illusion is the mind. Truth is the sacred heart. All right. Dragonfly spirit. So do you see a lot of dragonflies, Jill? If you don't, they're going to come around you as soon as it gets even a little bit more warmer. So pay attention to these dragonflies. They're great messengers. All right. And so once you get your garden going, maybe they'll even play with you and Roy while getting everything all set up outside. So I'll leave that with you, Jill. Great dragonfly spirit. And last but not least, Melissa. We have a lot of show hosts, and I know I didn't go through their full names in their shows, but you can check out all the show schedule on the Goldylocks Productions website. And that's Goldylocks with the Y, GOLDYLOCKS Productions, PRODUCTIONS.com. And you can see the whole show schedule, what we have. Okay, Melissa. So perfect for you. Number 38 or 83 or 11, which is a power number, or 1 plus 1 is 2, but they want me to stay at 11. 11 is a power number. 38, 83, lizard spirit. Dream the world into being. That is so you. That's so fitting. That is so fitting. Isn't it beautiful? So there you go, Melissa. Keep dreaming and creating. All right. Yeah. Oh, thank you, everyone. I love them. Oh, well, thank you, Sugar Kim. I'm so glad you could join us today, and I'm so glad that everyone could be here with me this afternoon. And yeah, I'll be back next Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. You know where to find me. And just remember to keep shining brightly. Peace be with your mind. Peace be with your body. Peace be with your sacred heart center. And just take deep breaths. Breathe in deeply. You are peace. You are joy. You are source light. Shine brightly. Source be with you, because we're done with force. We've had enough of force. Force is fake. Source. That's the power supply. Power source. What's your power source? Source. God, source, creator. Source be with you. I love you all.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show.